guess I got a taste for poison.
Welcome back, friends, to a very beautiful and snowy day on the homestead. So we got up this morning, woke up to maybe not as much snow as we were hoping. We got an inch. It's nice. It's nice and cold, and there's more supposed to be on the way. So that brings us, we might as well go inside because it's a little bit chilly and wet to be outside, and it's not quite cold enough to freeze the ground, and the tractor does tend to tear stuff up, but I like to wait till it's either drier or frozen solid before we make too big of a mess. So let's get into the bathroom. We're going to tear out that wall, and we're going to find out what's what, and we'll probably find some unpleasant surprises. Mrs. W we might jump in the car and go in and get some supplies, maybe pick out the tub and that sort of thing. We'll bring you around. I'll show you how to do an insert, how to get a big insert into a small room, if that's what we end up doing today. And we do have some science fair stuff to work on with Jack. So it'll just be a little bit of a day on the homestead, and well, let's just get to work. A quick review if you're just joining us. So we have this is our secondary bathroom. It's about roughly 6 by 6, 6.5 by 6. And we have on the other side of this wall a very underutilized closet that we just don't need. We'd rather have the space in the bathroom. So that will give us a nice big bathroom, 6.5 by a little bit over 10. So today's project, we're going to tear out all of this and see what we find. So let's go get our tools on and jump into it. I think we should have pretty much everything we need. I have gotten in the habit of taking a little time and writing a list down and kind of thinking in my head of every tool that I will need before I get started. It's not something I've done in the past that it's helped me tremendously. And then you can't always remember everything, but it does save a lot of aggravation to get everything in place beforehand. Then you can kind of concentrate on your work. So we don't need a lot of stuff today. We just need demolition material, and a big old hammer. This is that last handle I made on Granddad's old what is this, a 7-pounder? That's a handy thing right there. You just can't hardly buy a sledgehammer with a short handle on them. You know, you get these great big monsters which have a place. But in tight areas, and working under cars and stuff for little nudges, these little short guys are just perfect. So we'll get a razor knife, and I think we're set. A big part of my organizing strategy has been to get my tools into respective categories. So carpenter toolbox for basic carpentry, electrical, plumbing, that sort of thing, 12 volt versus, all those things. I just been getting toolboxes and making sure that all those tools are in there in one place, and that saves so much time. Boy, I'm gonna miss these beauties. Frosted glass, brass, oak. As far as design goes, I would say that the 80s and 90s were certainly the low watermark. Let's see what mysteries we have in here. I guess we're committed now, huh? No real surprises there, pretty standard. You can see we've got our plumbing shutoff valves, drain, GFIs. This is kind of a mystery here. This has got me a little bit concerned. I don't know what's in there. And for some reason, I think there's like 3 layers of drywall on there. So let's tear off this corner bead, pry those things off there, and then we'll find out. There's no better demolition tool than an all-steel S-wing hammer. I've yet to ever break one, nor have I ever known anyone's broken. It'd be nice if we could get behind this plywood here. It's only 1/2 inch, and just pry the whole thing off. Yeah. Oh no, looks like it goes into the ceiling. I pressed Miss W into service here, helping me clean out the demo.
counts that are super slippery out there, right?
We're gonna pull this door off because we're running the risk of just beating everything up, getting all that junk out of there. This is one heavy door. Being this is a French door, you wouldn't think it'd put up such a fight.
Oh, so bad. So bad.
I think we need to get a little temporary lighting up there. So I'll just stick a little porcelain deal on there to get a bulb in it so it's not so dark. Mrs. W is in there cleaning. We actually have had just a major change of plan here I'm going to share with you in a minute. But let me get a little bit of light in there for you so you can see better. What did you say? Are you saying hi, Dada? I need a tool. This is a very
Very tight squeeze there.
tight area here, so I need my
So did you comment on
the
the
most
beautiful
useful
snow?
tool in the world. Actually, you didn't see it, but I opened the video with I flew the drone around.
Oh,
I was
okay.
Miss W went out for a run this morning. I was trying to find you with the drone, but I couldn't find you in Lucy.
I was running too fast and too far.
Is that what it was?
Well, maybe not.
I was going to use the follow me feature, which really doesn't work at all. But I keep trying it. What's the definition of insanity? I keep thinking, oh, that follow me feature. All right, so what we're doing here, so you know, I'm just putting up a little temporary porcelain fixture because it's so dark in here. And Mrs. W and I actually came to a very monumentous decision here, changing directions drastically, right?
Yes.
We'll share with you here in just a second as to why.
If we ever move again, it's going to be a brand new house, right, love?
Well, Lord willing. Lord willing.
We kind of jest, but we kind of don't.
Yeah, a new house would be nice, wouldn't it?
Well,
Depends on how it was built, but if it was
That's right.
built, if it was built well. Windows that open,
insulated walls.
no drafts.
Can you imagine? Built with a level.
Radiant floor heating.
Ooh.
Can you imagine?
No.
Mrs. Debbie looks like an Eskimo in the morning right up around here. Okay.
I have quite a hat collection for my indoor use.
Well, who was it? Who was the famous politician that told us we just need to put a... Oh, Jimmy Carter. He said, don't worry about that, just put a sweater on.
I do.
Easy for him to say, being down in Georgia where it never gets cold.
You're not a tripod. You said you were getting the tripod.
Well, I need to take it off the mothership so I can move it around a little bit. So we are not going to take out this wall. We are going to change our direction.
Yes.
I just got off the phone with my dad, and we kind of weighed the positive versus the negative, and the amount of effort that's going to go into doing this it's actually more than I want.
Monumental.
It's more than I want to do on this exterior bathroom or the secondary bathroom, which we don't use.
Right.
There is no access to the crawl space. All the plumbing is down there, so the entire floor would have to come out. We'd be looking at some bunch of framing stuff. It's more than I want to do.
Right.
So we're going to leave it the way it is. We're going to change we'll just update the finishes.
Right.
So we're going to leave the plumbing alone, all that stuff. Everything's going to go back exactly like it was, just with the modern stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And so the benefit is outside there, what we can do is you've kind of wanted like an extra pantry.
I do want a pantry.
Maybe an overflow, like when you go to Costco and you get the big stuff and the big toilet papers and all that, a place you could put it that's just off the kitchen and close by.
Right, so we have a closet that we were going to add in, and the closet was not well laid out, and now we will make it
a well laid out closet pantry.
Yeah, and so nothing we did here was what we would have to have done it anyway because I wanted to replace the subfloor. So we'll just go fix a little bit of framing right there. We'll go get a new Neo tub.
Yep.
Neo meaning corner. Why do they call it Neo? Neo
means new, right?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. We've always called.
But probably not a tub, a shower.
Shower, excuse me. Yeah, Neo shower, just like.
So are we gonna tile, or are we gonna just go ahead and get the quick and pop it in? What do you think?
Well, that's what we're gonna have to decide.
Okay.
We could go either way. We could put an insert in, or we could just get a new pan.
Yeah.
And then
Tile.
green board and tile. Just do subway tile in there, as well, and glass. Sweet love, would you like to fly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to fly?
Yeah.
Yeah? I would too. Shall we do it? Are you ready? Zoom. 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 How was that?
Yeah.
Would you like to go for a walk? A walk? Let's go for a walk. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold. Hold. Someone's a little grumpy this morning. Let's go for a walk. Come on. Come on.
Just a little.
Oh, good grief. What are you doing? Do you want me to hold you? Do you know what she wants?
She wants mama.
She wants a peppercorn. Come on. Come on. When things are bad, nothing is better than a peppercorn.
Are you happy now?
Baba.
Can you fix this?
What is that?
It is a paper towel holder, and the top I grabbed some paper towel and I went, phew,
Is it marble?
allegedly.
Are you hungry?
I am.
It's got a nice marble base on it, doesn't it? It's good and heavy. So it's not going to be quite as fancy as it once was.
Ooh, thank you.
Hi, baby. Oh, are you coming to see me? You gonna help me fix? Here, you gotta learn these things. You gonna help me fix? We'll get that kind of sharp, but can you help me turn and turn it and turn it? Just turn it. Turn it until it's tight. Right there, like that. There we go. It's heavy. Can you pick it up? It's so heavy. Did you fix it? Yeah. Did you fix it? All right, baby. Let's test it out. I don't think it being a little shorter is going to make any difference. Oh, how about this? How about we put this on here, and then you can pull all the paper towels off.
Just like she's been doing with the toilet paper rolls.
Make a furious mess. How about that? Yeah.
You get another water? Or you want to share your water?
We can share. She might get a little wet. Would you
Well,
like
here, I have a little bottle.
Oh, good.
What would happen,
You
Papa,
want some water?
if we put negative on positive and positive on negative with the potato?
That's what you need to find out. I don't think you need that jumper wire.
Like this?
Baba.
Here you go. You want to say grace first, baby?
Yes. Wait, hold on. Dear Father in heaven, we thank you for this food. We ask your peace be upon our home. Help Jack with his science experiment. Let us be kind towards one another, and we thank you for all our blessings. In Jesus' name, amen. Are we sharing? We share everything. A piece for the baby. That one's yours. I'll have this one. There's a little bit of salt. Let's touch on the salt right here. Oh my goodness, sweet love. How much food do you actually get in your mouth? Heart Racer's taking up station right underneath the chair. Time to edit.